The Hawaii Real Estate Salesperson exam consists of the general portion with 80 questions and the state portion with 50 questions. You'll have 4 hours of writing time. The required passing score is 70%. It is administered by PSI and the exam fee is $61. Here are some sample questions we found in the examination's Candidate Information Bulletin. Which of the following interests in property is held by a person who is granted a lifetime use of a property that will be transferred to a third party upon the death of the lifetime user? 1. A life estate. 2. A remainder estate. 3. An estate for years. 4. A reversionary estate. The correct answer is 1. A life estate. A life estate is property, usually a residence, that an individual owns and may use for the duration of their lifetime. This person, called the life tenant, shares ownership of the property with another person or persons, who will automatically receive the title to the property upon the death of the life tenant. In the U.S., life estates are most often created by homeowners to ensure that the next generation eventually gets the family home, while avoiding probate, the legal process of proving a will. Which of the following statements best identifies the meaning of the term rescission of a contract? 1. A ratification of a contract by all parties. 2. A return of all parties to their condition before the contract was executed. 3. A transfer or assignment of a particular responsibility from one of the parties to another. 4. A review of the contract by the legal counsel of either party that may result in a cancellation without penalty or further obligation. The correct answer is 2. A return of all parties to their condition before the contract was executed. Rescission is when a contract is rendered null and void, and so is no longer recognized as legally binding. The courts can free non-liable parties from their agreed obligations, and when possible, will effectively seek to restore them to the position they were in before the contract was signed. Which of the following clauses in a mortgage allows the lender to demand loan repayment if a borrower sells the property? 1. Defeasance. 2. Prepayment. 3. Acceleration. 4. Alienation. The correct answer is 4. Alienation. Mortgage alienation clauses prevent assumable mortgage contracts from occurring. An alienation clause requires a mortgage lender to be immediately repaid if an owner transfers ownership rights or sells a collateral property. These clauses are included for both residential and commercial mortgage borrowers. How much cash must a buyer furnish in addition to a $2,500 deposit if the lending institution grants a 90% loan on an $80,000 property? 1. $5,500. 2. $6,975. 3. $7,450. 4. None of the above. The correct answer is 1. $5,500. Lender will lend out 90% of the property value, so you'll need to come up with the remaining 10%, which is $8,000. Since you have already made a deposit of $2,500, you just need to come up with another $5,500. Which of the following single-family residences would get the most accurate appraisal by applying the reproduction cost approach to value? 1. A rental property. 2. A vacant property. 3. A new property. 4. An historic property. The correct answer is 4. An historic property. It's important to understand the different risks associated with historic properties. Unless certain entities have had a proper insurance appraisal completed on their historic property, they're more than likely underinsuring it, which puts them in an unfortunate spot in the case of a risk event. There are many hidden costs of historic reconstruction that need to be considered, because instead of replacing certain items, they will have to be reproduced. As a result, it's important to use a reproduction cost, rather than a replacement value when valuing these properties and their unique features for insurance purposes. If you are thinking to become a real estate salesperson in Hawaii, be sure to check out the 4-parts career series on our blog. In there, we cover the steps to obtain a real estate license, the income figures, strategies to prepare for the exam, and career tips on this profession. Once again, this is Mia from Real Estate Career HQ. I hope you find this video helpful.